Okay. Um, this morning, while I was sitting down looking at some policy framework documents, my nephew was asking me about the land tenure system in Sierra Leone and talking a particularly reference to Kono, where you have mining which is being done in a disastrous manner, particularly to the underground mining. This blasting has been going on for decades, and this is really destroying that land. The problem is we have different types of land. We have now where the people have been finding it difficult because it is politicized. The reason why I'm saying this, you have a national land. National land constitutes the air, the sea, the space, and land. So whatever decision is being done there, you have the Ministry of Lands, which regulates policies regarding mining. But most of these policies are not done in the interest. Some of them are, but they are not implemented in the interest of the local people. They only talk about surface rent. And this surface rent is not paid for underground mining. Surface rent, when they talk about surface mining, alluvial mining, and all the rest of it. And this has also been going on. But what benefits has actually been done in Kono? What has the people benefited from that? It's just that they will go and relocate them. Sometimes if you build 4 rooms of house, then they will relocate you and build maybe a 2-room or 3-room. They make it like camp houses. So this is really a problem. And the underground mining is like we will be subjected to what the geologists will call seismic. There will come a time, I'm not predicting negativity, but what I'm saying is it might be not during our own time, but even our grandchildren. If they continue to mine this without putting certain measures in place, the scientists have to go, the geologists will have to go, do proper research and see what will be done so that there will not be something like seismic, landslide, because some of the hills are, nothing is under them now. They have been mined, both surface and underground. And this national land policy, they are talking about surface rent, they're talking about this and that, but not much is being done. So, and nobody has a right now. If they are blaming chief, there should not be any blame syndrome. They are blaming chief, blaming politicians. If you start agitating now to say they should stop, you don't have the power. I don't have. It is the Ministry of Mines that has that authority to stop mining, because they are the ones giving licenses. Sometimes they give exploration license to people. They will be mining for years and years. How can you be giving exploration license and you mine for it? You do your feasibilities, you go and do your prospecting and all of that stuff. And then from there, you come back, you give a license and start to mine, putting all other things, sectarish variables, to be equal towards the people. But what I've discovered is that I cry sometimes in my mind when I think about these things, but I don't. If you go out and begin to write and begin to send out flyers and so forth, maybe you'll be haunted. I'm not scared if I'm haunted as long as I'm talking for my people. But what I'm saying is, let the Kono Union has started. There is an organization now called the Kono Union. They have started doing a good work, going underground, getting videos, doing proper research. I want to give an accolade to them. Let them continue. I don't want people to drop them back, to dampen their spirit. Let them continue, and there will be a way forward. We should have recommendations and suggestions from them. But what I'm saying is, they should not just tell them just to stop. Let them regulate. The Minister of Mines should regulate, and the government should intervene, because that land is being destroyed. What is happening now, even the rivers, we should also talk about not just deforestation and destruction of hills and land, which is causing problem here, like increasing the temperature and all the rest of it. We all know that even the waters in Kono district is nothing to talk about that is good, because the water is just like milk. The Moindi River, the bathing, and all, you talk about all the rivers. It's dirty. It's just like milk. And if you start to dig water wells, the water wells are all not good, because people will just be drinking clay. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of environmental. There was one time I went to Kona, I went for a funeral program for one of my family members. I went there. What I saw there was the minings, the dust which they are removing from the mining, the remains, was spread out on the streets of Kona district, which even can even make people sick to have cancer or lungs problem and cough and all the rest of it. That is not good. So the Kona people should stand up. We should not exclude the politicians because they are the ones we voted for. They should talk for it. They themselves, they will do their own bit. But whatever is happening, people